All the way to Italy, make some noise for DJ Patife! Yours truly, Cleveland Watkiss on the vocal flex. 2 hours of non-stop, original Brazilian drum and bass flavor. Are you ready?
I started to play drum and bass around 1993, but the whole DJ thing came into my life when I was only 11 years old. Since that time, I've been involved with a DJ culture, and day by day I love more and more.
Só dizia assim, vem cá. Sua mãe dizia assim, sem falar. Mulher que fala muito, pede logo seu amor.
I started to mix Brazilian flavor with drum and bass back in 2000, really. And right now, 2003, 2004, I know what I want for my music. I know which place I want to reach. I know where I want to my life, to my work.
This heart is open for you to see, so we can fly together, be free. Only joy you give can release me.
I'm more really into samba rock, we call in Brazil. People like Trio Mocotó, Jorge Ben, the Pops, Gilberto Gil, yeah. Yeah, the Tropicalia thing. I'm really into them more. I like a few Tom Jobim songs. I like João Gilberto. I love Bebel Gilberto. Yeah. So, yeah, I listen too much music, Mario, to be honest with you. Especially my baby queen, Alicia Keys.
De beat acelerado, será que é samba assim? Samba assim assado, de beat acelerado é samba assim. Se ficou um samba assim, com bandeira e tamborim, e já penso que sei tudo de samba, vamos ampliando, sambando. Comecei um samba assim, sem bandeira ou tamborim.
My case with Fernanda is funny, man, because I was playing somewhere in São Paulo back in March 2000. She came down, she gave me her CD. It was like a demo CD. So I heard Samba Sim, I fell in love with that song. I rang her, said, hey Fernanda, I love the song. So can I make a different mix? She said, yeah, cool, do that. Then I don't had no expectations. It was really simple. It was a feeling who came from my heart. I was like, yeah, man, I never heard a drum and bass song, full vocal in Portuguese. Then I decided to do, so I rang HertzZ. I said, hey, X, can I come down, man? I want to deal with this Fernanda Porto tune. I said, yeah, you sure? Yeah, man, come down. So, boom, boom, like 11 hours. The mix was done. Then, look, that remix took me to the whole world, man.
Here I come again, represent the king who brought you truth and rights from the beginning. Never had no sin, teach me how to shine my light from deep within. Let the freedom bells ring and let everybody sing. Make a joyful sound, keep the people of the land. Come a long way, still a long way to climb. Hold the torch of freedom, time to let it shine, shine, shine. My destiny is predestined and satisfaction's guaranteed.
Man, my relationship with Cleveland Watkiss is amazing.
Look at the relationship. Look over there.
No. Cleveland is like a dream, man, to be on the road with him, because he was the first singer on the drum and bass scene, together with Conrad. So when I first heard him was back in 1994 on his compilation called Promised Land. Then I thought the combination with Fabio was fantastic. So then I was like, man, imagine if one day I could do a mix with this guy, man, or just do like a half an hour set. Then we done in April 2001, live to Radio 1. My first set with him was live to Radio 1 BBC from Barumba. So it's great, man. And he's like a music dictionary. So if you want to learn about music, you take your microphone over there and here you see.
DJ Patife, pump a rock sound, CW, with a mix it down. Listen to my DJ with the one-gun sound. DJ Patife with the real hard sound. Time to move and time to rock you with the sound. 21st century breakbeat rock. Listen to my DJ with the one-gun sound. Time to move and time to rock you on the round. Tribalistic, jungleistic, hardcore rock. We bust it from the edge, take it straight to the top. Come on.
I got the kind of breakbeat bug back in 92, I think, 90. Listening to pirate radio stations, Cool FM, and just started to take an interest in the beats and just kind of relating a lot of the way that a lot of the guys were doing their programming to the jazz music that I was used to listening to, like, you know, Max Roach and Art Blakey, and listening to the drums, the way that they program drums. I think, man, this is quite sophisticated, man, for dance music, man. New, fresh, man. You know what I mean? So that was the kind of, it was the beats, the drum programming that really grabbed me with the music, and then just really started to look at the possibilities of doing music on a computer, because I never really thought about it up until that point, about doing any kind of music on a computer. So
easy, take it easy. My DJ Patife too rough. No, we got the rhythm, no, we got the stuff. No, my DJ never copy, never now bluff. CW, rocking it for you. Do it for the mountain and the lower and the crew. For my massive crew, doing it for you. Bubbling hot, you know we're rolling like stew.
Well, the first project was experimenting with Mark Gilmore and DJ LaRouge, and we put together this trio. It was live, but we would use a lot of sampling. Mark would have kind of electronic drums, LaRouge on DJ, myself keyboards, vocals. So we would bring the sound of pirate radio station kind of ethics and ideology to the live stage, because that's where we come from. We're used to playing like live music, playing with in a band context, but we wanted to look at a way of bringing the electronics into the frame. So that's what Project 23 was about. And it was also quite experimental as well. You know, we're kind of bringing out, it's like a fusion of our cultures, because Mark was from New York, from the kind of New York rock scene. Myself from the reggae, more of a reggae background. DJ LaRouge from more of the DJ culture. Bring it together, and I think we made an interesting record, yeah. My initial meeting with Goldie was via the famous club Speed, that Bookham and Fabio used to have a residency on a Thursday night back in '94, '95, I think. And I was introduced to Goldie at this event, and then the next day he asked me to come and sing on a track for Timeless, the jungle ballad, probably the first jungle ballad, Adrift. And so that was my initial meeting, and then I ended up being the resident MC, Blue Note, the Blue Note Club that started in '95, I believe, in Hoxton. Wow, amazing time. Well, I mean, this is what I honestly think. I think that there's a lot of interesting music around, but a lot of DJs are not playing it. You know, they seem to be sort of going in one direction. Like when you listen to a lot of the DJs playing in London, they all seems to be like going in one direction. That's one of the reasons I really like working with Patife, because he covers the whole spectrum for me. He plays like a lot of different angles of the music.
All the way from Tunisia to check this one tonight. Hey, all the Tunisian crew inside. What? Is you? What? Is you? Is you? One day, all them bad gon' get in your way. One day, all them bad gon' get in your way.
Australia. Well, let me tell you, man, the kangaroos, they're not the same anymore, man. They don't jump the same way, you know. They jump backwards now. No, it's. We did what, 5 dates, I think, in Australia. Absolutely. I mean, you know, we got to the first date we did was Adelaide, I believe, and amazing, you know. And then it just kept going like this. Oh, everywhere we went, you know, places. Went to Sydney. People were saying, "Oh, Sydney hasn't really got a scene. You know, it's not going to be so good there." My gosh, man, it went off in Sydney. The last place in Australia we played was Perth. They actually had a design. They had like sand on the floor, palm trees, real palm trees. We felt like we were in Brazil, Rio. You know, so they made the place look like a jungle. So that was amazing experience.
Obrigado pelo suporte sempre e vamos curtir a festa aí. Valeu.